This is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but the Duke's residence is certain.
You came after all.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit.
No, it's fine. I will leave the rest to you.
As you wish, and we will strive and make...
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant,
Indeed, and quite a skilled one. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in... at least until the war comes to an...
Oh.
He deserves to answer for his crime. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown...
Oh, yeah, Scarlet's...
She's currently receiving treatment in the amp. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pick... Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready. If you need anything at...
Thanks, Yusuf. Wait a sec. Where is his... I don't know where the Annex Scarlet's in is either. I can't... Oh.
I knew it would be. Did you come to listen to me whine?
I know you didn't want me to save you, but you don't have to hate me.
I don't care what happens to me. Whether I live...
Stop. But, you see... Well, it sounds like you're doing all right, at least.
My only complaint is that I wasn't allowed to ascend to heaven, but perhaps this is just how...
I wish I could tell you. You said you used to be a sister, right? You mentioned something about training over in Arteria.
I did, though that training was a long time ago.
So that was... sorry.
I'll have you know I grew up in one of the most pious families in the country. Hard as that, I was so happy when I was first invited to join the church. I doubt you'd know, the part I was invited to join was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacrament. They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on... It made me happier than you could imagine to be recognized by people like that at such a young age. I didn't have any...
A squire? Unless you're saying the church...
Anyone would be in your position. Their image of the church begins and ends with priests and mass. As it was, my days in Arteria came just before I went out on my... I hurried back to Erebonia as fast as I could.
Lady Scarlet!
You really... So...
It's hard to... I'm still I'm glad she seems to have... I'll have to come back and...
not understand the question. I request clarity. You and not my awakener wish to.
That's exactly what I want to do. I don't want to use you to fight or anything like Rean. I just want to see what it's like inside. Just...
Is that not possible? You said they were secondary contractors, so I was thinking it wouldn't be a problem.
You do not. It is entirely possible for.
Really?
However, only my awakener is able to. There is no comprehensible reason for anyone else to.
Huh? It's okay. I don't need to...
Thanks, Valimar.
As you wish.
Oh, what? What?
Valimar, did you...
While I have more than sufficient room for a human and a familiar to ride in comfort, I am afraid.
Oh, you are
It's fine. I guess I can... It's kind of weird sitting like this with you, but I guess...
Well, if you're all...
So, it's kind
Well, there's not much point in having the front screen on when I'm not actually... I have it up often enough these days, but...
Oh, it's weird to sit here and think of all the... When you fought those Alliance, even when you...
The fights are always different. I'm usually so caught up in the fight that I don't really pay much attention. Selene and Valimar have helped me a lot.
We're your classmates and your friends. But you and Valimar always take on the hard... And to be honest...
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see...
Yeah. Looking around, seeing all the things you do from the... Are you okay with the way things are? Shouldering such a huge burden all...
Lisa, I've never once felt like I was fighting those battles. You said it yourself. Sure, you're not inside in that sense.
Well...
You don't have to. As long as I know you're all... I'll fight my hardest.
Always. Just don't go do it. You're real... But especially...
Is there a problem?
What is it?
I have detected an abnormal increase in your heart rates. Maintaining optimal health is.
No.
Yeah, thanks for working.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Wow, that must have been tough. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
There seems to be something emitting...
What in the world?
That blue barrier that was
But now there's something even more.
And Azure...
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me, too.
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clans.
Just what is happening?
Now that's damned impressive. must be over.
Oh, never thought. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project. A test.
Not that any other outcome was
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours? And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is Let the prepper. This story's finale is bound.
Guess it's almost time to wrap things up. Wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Well, if it isn't General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius. I had thought you were still up. Might I ask what brings you?
Do you even need first Ruhr? The Eastern Front is collapsing. I see no reason for us to remain in the West
I wouldn't go quite that. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alberea, the war is still ours for the. By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree? Is it even a tree?
I haven't viewed it from. It could be completely harmless.
I quite agree. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious.
What happens behind the scenes? We are warriors. We live to fight on. So, dear Chief of Staff.
Getting right to... I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the third and fourth...
Oh, is that...
What? So
That is what I predict. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zax will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you. Wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest.
All right.
Very well. This is sure...
I had no idea all this existed right under the palace. Duke Cayenne, can I ask...
There is no... The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And it is wherever...
I'm not sure I
Please, be careful. If you were to fall off the platform...
Now, and I must say...
Pardon, I believe we're almost...
I've been waiting.
Vita Clotilde? What are you doing in a...
Greetings, Wit. I see that tree emerge.
All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made... I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the... And why did you bring me here?
Oh my, could this be it?
What is that thing? What?
This is the legendary demon sent to the Crimson Calamity, which was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Drago. The Vermilion Testarossa!
The Azure Tree? That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's... Don't think it'll have any direct effect on...
Well, I suppose that's good news.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably...
Yeah, people...
Anyone would... At least they're as clueless as we are on what...
Exactly. In a sense, it's probably the best...
Oh.
It doesn't take a bracer to think that true.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have. I'm sure we can do I'm with Gaius.
That's the best. One thing we could do is keep looking around for...
You still need more...
Oh, that's right.
Strangely enough.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things to take care of.
What else would I do?
We wouldn't want anything to happen.
Yeah, anyway...
Oh.
What was all that about?
Toval's girlfriend? It did sound that way.
For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp. Now...
Poor Toad. Anyway, the best place to start would be checking...
There's a request from Rosine about Keldic.
Yeah, if we...
Me too.
I'm in agreement.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for...
I'd like to come along too. Of course, you'll need both.
That sounds fine.
All right then. Where do you want to go?